The yen strikes back. It's biting. The pound is teetering, and traders are bracing for a wild FOMC week. Are you positioned for the next big move? You got to be in the train before the train moves. Or you're about to get caught on the wrong side of the trade. Welcome back, everyone. Tom here from Park Avenue Trading, your chief dealer, keeping you sane in these insane markets. If you like what you see, please smash the like button, hit subscribe, share my videos far and wide. I want to build a huge trading community. All right, let's start off with good old dollar yen. The dollar slipped against the yen from that 145.08 resistance that we were talking about. Really, traders are focused on, the Bank of Japan becoming hawkish. There's renewed confidence that the BOJ may step away from its ultra loose stance, especially since, we got tariffs going on and we got inflation creeping in. So Tokyo is a little bit worried. Now, we're also heading into an FOMC meeting later, and the dollar bulls are starting to get a little bit nervous. The pair has rejected, the resistance at 145.08 right now. Now it's testing support right around like 142.57 right in here. So here what we got going on is we got basically the market is now starting to break down lower towards this 142.57. We got to worry more about short term than anything, right? Because we're day traders, right? So what does it look like for me? Well, right now as it stands, coming off that 145.08 high right here, where's my 145.08? 145 right there. 145.08 high right there. Really, let's see where we go. We went down to 143.53. 143.53. It's got to get over like this 144. Say, I'm going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to go up to this close right. All right, hang on a second here. I don't want that thing. I want this thing right here. Let's move it up to, it's got to get up over like 144.23 really to show any strength for the day. If it cannot do that, it's basically drifting lower. I think it could potentially go to this high bars close like 143.17. If that goes, then we got the 142.57 all important weekly point that we've been talking about. So right now, I'm not short dollar yen, and I should have been. I'm not. If I was, I'd be just waiting, to see if we can clear that 144.25 level. But right now, as it stands, dollar yen is, just consolidating. I'm not going to say that the dollar is completely weak against the yen. It's not, because if the Powell comes out and basically still stays, hawkish, then dollar yen is going to move. It's going to move in accordance to what the traders start to think that the yield curve differences are going to be, so they could play, the potential carry trade again, so they'll be figuring that out. And I don't have the Bloomberg device in front of me to actually figure it out. So right now, I think it's in a holding pattern. I think that the issues are going to be in the crosses. Let's go over to good old sterling dollar. All right, so sterling dollar basically has been trapped. It's been trapped between this 134.50 and this 130. I'm going to move this down a little bit since we have a little bit lower of a low right here on the 6 hour. I'm going to move it to the 132.30 level. The pair is holding, it's been holding around 133. Right now, I mean, the support point right now for this thing is 133, the figure. And, we're really very, very close to the support. So let me put my right there is like a good support point for this thing. Now, it didn't really make it to like even like 133.50, man. So it's actually showing a little bit of weakness. Again, this is all going to depend on what happens with the Fed. But I've been saying that cable is weak, and I don't really see, much to really push cable up above, say, let's go like longer term, like 135.50 or something like that. I mean, there's some really strong selling at 134.5. It's dipped down a little bit. It kind of right now. Let's see, off of this 133. Yeah, I'm gonna say, I have to say 133 the figure. It has to hold this. If not, it's going to drift lower, and it's probably going to potentially go down to this 132.32. The only way it shows any strength if it gets up through this high, 133.50 right now. So cable's just, again, not much going on in it. It's really the crosses. So here's euro yen. Now I made a rare call, a trade call yesterday. If you go back to the video yesterday, somebody asked in the comments, how do you think it's playing out? I said, well, short term, if this thing breaks 192.08, it's going down to 191.50. It actually went lower. So if you were following me and you saw the trade call, you could have gained, at least 60 pips on the thing. And hey, so what's happening right now? All right. Well, it's got to get above. Right now, it has to get above. I'm going to go. Nope. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go right there. It's got to get above this level right now to show any type of strength. 191, say, I'll go a little bit lower. I'll go 191, say 85. 191.85. 86 is good enough. Got to get above 191.86 to show any type of strength. And where would it go? Well, it would go right to here, 192, maybe potentially. Well, let's go right here. I would go 192.90, 191.90, maybe 192. I'll go 50. 52, right around here, 192.52. That would probably be the level that it would go to, 192.52, if it could get back up through this level. Now, if it breaks these lows today, all right, say the 191.20 level, all right, which just been holding the last 4 or 5 hours. If it breaks that, I would expect we're going to be starting to move back down towards 190.28. So as it stands right now, it's got to get above 191, say 90. Short-term support, well, actually, I'll say short-term resistance is 191.70 right now. So it's really just drifting lower. The velocity of this thing hasn't been too great, but let's move on over to good old euro yen. But what did I just tell you? Let's just make sure I got what I told you right. All right, so we got to get over. I'll move this down. I'll go 80. All right, instead of 85, I'll go 79. It's got to get above 191.79 to show strength to get back up to 192.50. There is resistance at 191.5 right now. If it holds that and breaks down, we're heading back down probably on the day to like 190.70. That's what I got going on. That's better. Confused myself there for a second. All right, euro yen. As it stands right now, good old euro yen. Marketplace is really focused on what? I got some notes I took, so let me look at my notes. Well, they're really looking at the European Central Bank. They're basically looking at that the European Central Bank is staying dovish, even though they have inflation in the Eurozone. The Eurozone needs it needs stimulus. It's really it's worse than the United States, but overall right now as it stands, it needs to get above 163, say 55, 163.55 on the day. Right there. It's got to get above 163.55 to show any type of strength. Right now we're breaking through 163, the figure. I think we could drift down to, on an extreme today, 162. 162. Right down, right here, this low bar's close right there, 161.92. So the euro yen is weakening. I also put up a euro dollar video. So if you guys haven't seen that, check out the euro dollar video, because that's the key to, really dollar yen's the key to all of it, but the euro dollars I think is soft. And I put that up in the euro dollar video. So remember always, don't get caught on on the weak side of analysis. Make sure you do your analysis, right? These are just my ideas, and follow them or don't follow them, whatever, or add your own spice to it. It's all up to you. But remember, always, always, always do your own research and enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.